Game begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Begin! Play on!
Rocket Stud!
This is awesome.
I know now.
It's hot, okay? It's hot!
Hey, buddy!
Everyone's a nail. It's just a hammer.
Everyone else on the team.
Clear the field! Gather your throwies, your javelins, your arrows, and spellbows!
Range check. We all hold. You're like, meanwhile, like, Everywhere. Real quick, and then you can run back to the field.
It's like a salad.
Yes, okay.
Do me a favor. I need both of you actually. And it might be easy to see what
But they know I'm there.
You okay now? Huh.
I saw those good shots you got in there, by the way.
Thank you. This is the kid I'm good at, and I've improved a lot.
You did great, Jay.
Thank you. You're fucking champion.
This is running an annoying build.
I might have to take
my
summoner.
torso broke, but not in the way that it can kill me.
If your armor breaks, come to me. I have 3 ways of strength.
Well, does that work for summoner?
Yeah.
Okay. You got what?
I gotta clean stuff up.
Oh, there's the
I cannot wait to use my call lightning to kill somebody. I was hit once by an arrow. Alright, let me just double check. No. Maybe a little bit, yeah. That'd be nice. I think I'm gonna drop call lightning. Let me check what the new weapon does.
Iggy got banned.
Sure do.
Oh. Is it not at the cabin?
No, I couldn't see it there. I just came
Hey, I
in now.
found it.
Where? Oh, right. Online.
Huh? One attacked me, yeah.
Good job. That was a good shot, though. It was mine.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think so. Yes. I think that there might be a couple people on the field who might have one.
No, it's okay. It's not for right now.
you see him at Fireballs over there?
I don't like that position for the R2 tower. My entire team is over there. I had better good time with my team. Yeah, and Sebby. Nothing.
Any update on the stuff?
No, it's the weekend.
Gander, get your team ready.
I don't think you can go back out.
Yeah, take the rest of it. I want my Connor up. I'm going out there with that. Sidearm.
Yep.
Okay.
I like it. I also like the nearby ingredients that want you to hotel for fun. There's a bunch of Airbnbs everywhere. Vacation spot. 5.5 hours is inside of my strike zone. Like I can do 5.5 hours for the event. I'll do that. I can come back to Cross Band.
I mean, I would hope.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I know that running events is not fun. Thank you.
I did a lot of community stuff. Do you have any ideas on
Oh my god, the
scenarios?
field fights were so fun. Like,
I was the first fight of Saturday, which wasn't balanced because Suns decided to not walk on, and I had to like balance for Suns being walking on, but then not walking on for 10 minutes. But I was really happy with how that was.
I kind of like this whole send a representative for your team.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm more meaning than like send a representative for your team, and then they still didn't show up until like fighting some big ways.
So, they're my boys, but they're not punctual.
Yeah. Especially like if it was someone like a 2-person like whatever unit, that's not a big
In
deal.
a high stick, high impact team.
Yeah, like they join in and suddenly the balance significantly changes.
Oh yeah. I recognize
Yeah.
the problem. Anyone got white sauce?
Are you playing Pistons?
I could give him my bra, but I feel like that would be inappropriate. He's married.
How you doing, neighbor?
It was mostly soda water, but it was like not a real
I don't know how, but at some point I had asked him about when I do my trial if I could have Lester.
All right, Telfair, teach me how to get good.
And he said that that was fine.
Had some drinks
Okay,
in
so
me.
that
Okay,
was, like,
here it is.
ceremony-wise and
Fight consistently
First
2
of all,
times a week
that
for a
was
decade.
completely off game.
So,
Not talk to
for
us.
decades,
I don't. Not
probably not
anymore.
happening. The last 5 years, that did happen.
All right, good
Bring it
job.
up
I'm
to
halfway there.
rage or
I started
maybe
my first 3
down.
years doing 3 times a week.
And
But I also found in my field, so no one was any good. We were all trash.
How long have you been
bring
fighting?
it
10 years.
up
Actually,
to
10 years.
game.
Actually, 10 years.
So I've only been fighting for
Cool.
6. Found that I got really good when I started fighting. Like, well, I wouldn't say really good, decent. Like, decent enough.
I think you have more field impact than I do.
Remind me to text Ashley tomorrow.
Okay.
Just remind me.
But like, yeah, that's ceremony stuff. And you, especially because it's a day battle, you gotta make sure that luster's going to be there.
Yeah. I mean, like I've already said, like if he's not there, it's not gonna make or break the trial for me. But I feel like I'm very close with Lester at this point.
I
So
think,
like,
you know how everybody has their licks inside that?
Yeah.
I think with me and
Your car will, yeah, okay.
we did.
I hate to be that way. I really do.
I mean, like it's not like I
People gravitate to different people. And especially if they group this big.
For me, the whole thing is we're all men, right?
exactly.
And we're all brothers.
But here's the thing, like even in my family, I'm gonna gravitate more towards my big brother or my
I love hanging out with
Yeah.
you.
than I am gonna gravitate towards my mom and my grandma.
That's why I was telling you know, I think I told you, I know I told you, Jason and Bob that I wanted
And
to hang out with you. And I
Oh,
told you
yeah.
for sure.
I don't know if it was that night, but you said that later on.
Yeah, and I was coming down at the time, so it was a genuine thing, like
Yeah.
not
It
just
was
a mom
genuine
thing.
either way.
Yeah.
It's just like, I do, I want to hang out with you guys. Yeah, we used to hang out like a decent amount.
Well,
Whether
we
you know,
also-
with film events,
Yeah.
I still want to hang out with you. I remember going to the like arcade like thing, doing a bar crawl for your birthday.
Yeah.
That was fun as fuck.
So if you ever wanted to do a bar crawl, let me know, like, let everyone know. We could do it. Okay.
I'm very, very bad about being full about.
But then it's like right after we come back from the event in South Carolina.
Okay, yeah.
So I would love to do like either a regular bar crawl or like one of my bucket list items has been a haunted bar crawl.
That I can't help you with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm just very bad about being vocal about trying to create something and put it out. So that's why when other people do it, and I'm like, cool, if I'm invited, I'll go.
Yeah.
I just like, I don't know what it is. It's not
It's the autism babe. It's okay.
possibly. I haven't
He
been
won't go
tested,
get it.
but
He won't go get it.
it's just like, I'm not very good at creating.
We
Or,
all
I mean, everybody's got a
I
different
can't just
flavor.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine's just
everybody-
strawberry.
Mine's just
Let's go fucking bowling.
That's him.
That's just
I don't do
strawberry.
that.
Strawberry
I'm just
banana.
like, whatever everybody else.
I call him my little
If
white.
they want to invite me to.
So I do stuff relatively frequently, right? And it's just because like I'm always busy, or I'm like, you know, I went to GFS and I saw a brisket, so you know, hey, please, whoever's around, I'll be like, you want to get brisket night? I'm making it right now, and it's just sort of like, for me, it's always staying busy, always doing something, and you're just in this area of like, you're associated, but you're not necessarily around, like, because you're
Yeah,
so
yeah,
far
because I
away.
live about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Which is fun. And I
Yeah.
100% get that. Which is why, like, when you go to cook brisket at your house, you get the people who live by you. It's like, that's
Pretty
why I'm
much,
like,
yeah.
that makes sense.
And then another thing is, at least for my house, not for like whatever Murray and Stromer are doing. My house is small, so like I cook brisket, and I had to be like, I have to invite max 6 people, and so I'm
You can
like,
only have so many before you, like, get in trouble.
no, I don't get not necessarily in trouble, but more of like, there's just not enough space for 15 people inside my house, right? So like my last cocktail party, right? So I can only realistically have 10 people inside. So I know I'm not going to invite Rage and Wrath because they don't really drink, right? I'm going to invite Murray because I'm going to invite him. I know he's not going to go, so I don't have to pay, right? Like, that's something that was, like, nice. He's like,
It's so funny that you
yeah, I don't have to, like, I'm being nice by sending that invite. I don't have to worry about him showing. But it's like, okay, it's my, like, for my last cocktail party was my birthday. So it was like, okay, I have to invite Fox and Bacon, or my best friends. And then Wayward's there already. Mabel's going to be there because it's Wayward. And so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hayden was there. Barnaby accepted many things, and he's also a close friend to me. So that's like, yeah. So it's just like this like level of like, okay, just off the rip, there's 6 people, I can only invite 1 sort of thing. And that's just how
you invite the people who are close.
or just like, okay, I haven't hung out with this person in a while, I'm going to invite them. Or I know this person's in town, so I'm going to invite him. Whereas my old place, or the place before I lived with Optima, was much bigger. I can run something at my house, and I can have 20 people there. It was the duplex.
I believe that's the one that you had where I brought
That wasn't my house. That was Stromo's house. Yeah. Which Stromo's house is pretty fucking big. So I did have to think about inviting people. I don't know if I would do anything at Stromo's house. So yeah. Especially
I think that was around the time you were living in Alpha.
it may have been that. It would have been near that time, yeah. Yeah. And it's just that sort of thing. It's like, sort of, I have to think about these things. Like, my last brisket, I did on a whim, and I'm like, well, I've never actually invited Wolfgang to my house. And he's invited me to his things for a while. So I'm
Every weekend he went.
and like I've always denied him because A, it's either like this thing I don't care about, or it's I'm always doing stuff. So I was like, well, I'm going to invite him this time as like a well, I'll offer the hand. And if I invite Wolfgang, I know Cece's going. If Wolfgang and Cece go, maybe Mako's probably going to. So it's sort of that like, what level? And with that, it was also after Rage was like, I've been a really bad friend. I want to hang out with people. And I'm like, well, I gotta invite Rage now. And so that was the entire brisket. It was only an 8-pound brisket too, which was much smaller than most briskets. Yeah. Yeah, so after that, I have put you in mind more. It's just I haven't done anything at my house that hasn't been ridiculous, like me, Wayward, and maybe Barnaby. So, yeah.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
You need to get
I'm not
away.
saying just do stuff at your house. Like,
Yeah.
That was what it was.
I thought you knew that I like street.
I didn't know you liked Space.
Like, we talked about it before.
Yeah, which by the way, Streetlight, new album coming out for the first time in forever. Do you know when they're in Florida? They have a planned date for Florida.
Is it during Armageddon?
No, it's during Winter War. It's always during Winter War. So, like the last Streetlight concert we went to, where we booked the Airbnb, it's the only time they haven't been during Winter War in like 5 years. So I was like, fuck it. I have an income now. It's a 500 Airbnb for like 12 people. I'll rent an Airbnb.
I'm not saying that I wanted to be invited to that, but it would have been like,
Oh, if I knew, you probably would have been invited.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to Streetlight all the time.
Yeah.
Especially their like first album. I love it.
I love all of it. Well,
I like Scott. Yeah. I listen to Real Big Fish and stuff like that.
I've seen Real Big Fish live twice in Streetlight in Ford.
I seen them once at the Strawberry Festival back in Florida. Before they were big.
I've seen Real Big Fish with Goldfinger in St. Pete.
Responsive to yourself. Yeah.
They're like the Real Big Fish and Streetlight are like my two favorites.
Sad thing, both bands don't have a good stage presence. I love the Streetlight concerts, don't get me wrong. But like, when I went to Streetlight and Flogging Molly was like, even though, yes, but they were very much like, this is a story about like a time we had together, or like this is something I love.
Like they gave an explanation.
Like they were very more interactive. Yeah, like because Streetlight, they'll play their music and get off stage. No interaction, no nothing.
But I still want to.
But like Goldfinger, do you know Goldfinger? They did the ska version of 99 Regulars. Yes. So they're like, hey, do you want to eat a Twinkie out of my ass? And he put a Twinkie in the back of his pants and had a stage member eat the Twinkie out. The first thing they do is they go up and they're like, you know how all these bands are playing their new music and you can't sing along? Well, fuck that. We're playing the old classics. And then halfway through, they're like, 10 people from the crowd, get on stage and start singing with us. And they just constantly rotated 10 people.